And you take a look at the people of Haiti. I was at a little Haiti the other day in Florida, and I want to tell you, they hate the Clintons because what's happened in Haiti with the Clinton Foundation is a disgrace. And you know it, and they know it, and everybody knows
Secretary
it.
Clinton.
Very quickly, we at the Clinton Foundation spend 90% of all the money that is donated on behalf of programs of people around the world and in our own country. I'm very proud of that. We have the highest rating from the watchdogs that follow foundation.
Okay, we have a lot of great things to fact check here. A lot of great things to fact check. Boy, along with the Clinton Foundation is a disgrace. I want to fact check that one for sure. So I'll go through it one by one. First, the people of Haiti hate the Clintons. This is from, pretty great headline. This is from the Haiti Sentinel. And the quote is, Hillary belongs in jail. Haitians at the DNC. So they were already protesting her at the DNC. So that is a check mark. Haitians hate the Clintons. How are they spending their money? Did they do a good job in Haiti? Well, this is from the Latin Times. Also something you wouldn't expect is right-wing leaning. Clinton Foundation, what happened to the $3.9 billion that were supposed to go to Haiti? Well, let's find out. Oh, here's another article just to let you know what our man in the ring, Donald Trump, and only because he's the only one who's able to tell the truth in front of people. I'm not saying voting for him is a great idea, but he had a chance to tell the truth in front of the American people and the world stage. That's hard to get with today's media. National Review, Republican, right-wing leaning publication, How the Clinton Foundation Got Rich Off Poor Haitians. So there's a few articles there about what happened in Haiti. The other thing is they said they spent, oh boy, I have more on Haiti too. It deals with percentages. Well, she said they spend 90% of what they take in for projects or relief, right? Well, they may spend that much going out, but it's recycling, it's money laundering. Okay? Take a look at how the money was spent here in Haiti. 90% of the money they spent, 89.8%, went to non-Haitian organizations. Out of $6 billion, $5.4 billion went to non-Haitian organizations, like contractors, friends of the Clintons, who sell stuff or build stuff and siphon money off the top. 9.6% of the money. So that's 90%, guys. She said she spends 90% of the money. Well, of the 90% she spends, 90% goes to her friends and family. 9.6% went to the Haitian government, where they might be able to skim it too, by the way, but better than Clinton's friends. $36.2 million out of $6 billion, $36.2 million, or 0.6%, went to Haitian organizations. And this is from the BBC, pretty mainstream. And they're not the only ones who reported that. So, again, while her 90% claim may be true, there are a lot of other statistics that are not so good for her. This is The Guardian. Haiti's earthquake generated $9 billion response. Where did the money go? Well, they tell us where the money went. We found that about 94% of humanitarian funding went to donors' own civilian and military entities, UN agencies, and international NGOs and private contractors. In addition, 36% of recovery grants went to international NGOs and private contractors. So the money that's supposedly being spent, not flying the Clintons around first class, not paying their friends' salaries, it goes and pays their friends anyway. It's just a giant money laundering operation. So she's been fact-checked for the most part. Now, she said that the organizations that fact-check these things, the charity watch type places, watchdogs, right? Watchdogs. Well, if you search Clinton Foundation watchdog, you'll get a lot of things that tell you that they get perfect ratings. They get an A. Almost all of the first articles on mainstream outlets give high ratings. Charity watchdog groups give high ratings to the Clinton Foundation. Well, they fail to mention that the charity watchdog, one of them, calls the Clinton Foundation a slush fund. They did that in the New York Post article, April 26, 2015. The Clinton Foundation's finances are so messy that the nation's most influential charity watchdog put it on its watch list of problematic nonprofits last month. So they basically said they're not even going to rate them anymore because of their unorthodox organization, and put it on a watch list. The Clinton family's mega charity took in more than $140 million in grants and pledges in 2013, but spent just $9 million on direct aid. $9 million on direct aid. That's not 90%. That's not 90%. You don't have to be real good at math to figure that out. Charity Navigator is the one that put it on its watch list. There's also an organization called the Sunlight Foundation that calls it an even, here it is right here. It seems the Clinton Foundation operates as a slush fund for the Clintons, said Bill Allison, senior fellow at the Sunlight Foundation, a government watchdog group where progressive Democrat and Fordham Law professor Zephyr Teachout was once an organizing director. In fact, the founders of this group and the leaders of this group, the Sunlight Foundation, Democrats, liberals. So, and they're the ones that say the Clinton Foundation operates as a slush fund for the Clintons. So she is wrong, and he wasn't right enough, is what I'm going to say. He should have had the facts at his fingertips the way we do on this channel. He should have been ready to say all those things, all those numbers, all that math. People like hearing numbers, even if they don't care what they are. Just throw out some, make them sound impressive. You know, he could have made them up a little bit. You say you spend 90%. In fact, proof says otherwise. They say it's just the opposite. If he did that, they fact check him. They'll be like, oh, well, no, it wasn't really 90% to their friends and family. It was 99%. You think they'd run that in the New York Times?